Welcome back to Market Pros. All right, so here we have Ethereum on the daily on Coinbase. Third day, 2 days after the dump. All right, so we did come down to the 1618 on your fib. Uh, Good bounce area. We do have this range now. All these levels of support and these purple regions are resistance now. Your momentum, it's not too good. You've been in the bearish control zone for quite a while, just contracting and diverging away from that signal line, back and forth, down to the right. Let's delete this fib. This is actually the second time I'm recording this video because the first time I kept jacking up on the enter button. I pushed the enter button and I was supposed to push backspace to delete the fib. This time I got it right. So yeah. All right, MACD, fresh retest, negative momentum is increasing. And I mean, you're far below that zero line. I mean, you need to get back above 37.94. So I doubt that you're going to be crossing that zero line on the daily anytime soon, possibly when we enter back into full-on bull market. You can say that we're not in a bear market, but I mean, let me see here. What kind of drop do we got here? Because I would count a I'd count a 55% drop as a bear market. You know what I mean? I mean, I know that we got something similar here, but I mean, let's see here. This was your mid cycle drop. I mean, yeah, I did not notice that. I mean, we had a 58% drop there. So technically, I mean, we're making, like, on the monthly, I guess that would be higher highs. Let's see here, or higher lows. Uh, yeah, yeah, I would count that as a higher low. Sorry, I gotta take a drink. Actually, I mean, if we close here or below, it's not gonna be a no. And when you start having lower highs and lower lows on a bull market, or lower highs, lower lows on the monthly, that usually means you're in a bear market, you know? So let's go back down. I mean, we did just get a monthly cross too. Uh, Damn. So right here, all right, right on this last pump on the monthly. So we had 2 months good price action. This last month we got hammered. Now that MACD crossed as the price action went up. Your BBWP's in the lower zone. So on the monthly, I mean, we're just getting started. We are in the neutral zone. So this kind of could go either way momentum wise. Um, let's see. Let's go down to the 8 hour. Oh, by the way, if you guys are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. I always put this at the end, but I feel like a lot of people click off before I'm able to say it, at the end of the analysis. So I'm trying to start remembering to put it in the middle. So yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. I mean, smash it with your fist. Um, and let's see. Moving averages, negative slopes. Your 100 is coming down to your 200. Definitely watch if that happens because we're on the 8 hour medium term time frames. That would not look good. I mean, if that happens, I think we go much lower down to this green line at 23.30. I do have an alert set up at this green line, so you can kind of know what I'd be doing at that point if we do go down there. Momentum looks like shit. I mean, we've been in the bearish control zone since this entire downtrend. I mean, we entered the bearish control zone right here when we start dumping down, cross below that 50. As soon as we cross below that 50 is when we look at that, exactly where we entered that bearish control zone. Been in the bearish control zone ever since. Your MACD, fresh cross to the downside. Negative momentum looks like it's taking a break, but we will see. BBWPs in the upper zone still expanding. So the move is probably not over. We could get some sideways consolidation for a second, possibly get a bounce. I also have an alert set up here, which you could probably figure out what I'd be doing at that point. I do expect some sort of bounce, but it might not be yet. We could come back up to the 21 and the bottom of this range. That's the level I'm watching. 4 hour moving averages. Trend is obviously down. You did get the retest of the 50. Got everybody bullish again on this little pump. Barred it down, faked your ass out, cracked down. Now your moving averages are starting to fan out again, which means your trend is strengthening to the downside. Your momentum doesn't look too good, but looks like it's trying to curl over here. Your negative momentum is decreasing. Your RSI is heading up to the signal line. If you can cross that signal line, this is where the bounce comes in. You know, you possibly come up to the neutral line, possibly up to the top of the bearish control zone, get you a little cross, get everybody bullish again, come back up. I'm actually going to lower this alert. No, I'm not. So, and then maybe come back up to the range, you know, BART this out a little bit, maybe come up to the 50 even on a wick, get everybody bullish again, crack back down. BBWP contracting from a very high read as you move sideways into the downside. You know, just barely down to the right. Let's go to the 1 hour. All right, so your momentum looks like it's trying to turn around here. If you can get back above this 21, that would look pretty good. If you get back above that 21, I think you go to the purple region. Probably get a rejection from the 50. Come back to it, see where we're at. See, now this bottom of this range lands right where that 100 would end up by that time. So we shall see. Your MACD on your histogram, positive momentum is increasing. You got the retest front ran. So if you get rejected from the 21 and you come back down, and this is a high, you're going to have bearish divergence. Okay, so then I would expect you to come back down and at least backfill this wick. But honestly, I think you'd break it. If you come back down here, I think you're going to break it. So those are my thoughts for Ethereum. Once again, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. All your shill links are in the description below. But do check out our Discord. The link is also in the description below. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon. Hold on. I'm doing Solana. What am I doing? Okay, let's move on to Solana. Okay. Oh, man. All right. So, you were riding this diagonal support. Looks like you did break it. Now, this is going to be resistance. Unless this is a bear trap, it cracks back above this 21 on a 1 hour closure. It's not going to look good. Honestly, I would like us to get above this VPVR second POC, point of control. And if that happens, I think we get a minor rejection from the 50. But honestly, I think we'd go up to the 100, finish the BART. I keep saying this BART, okay, but that does not mean it's going to play out. It's a high probability. I need a drink. Got my coffee. All right, so back to it. Your momentum is trying to turn around, so this could be a little fake out. It really could be, to be honest. But we need to get back above this second point POC on the point of control on the VPVR, or we're fucked. Your momentum on your MACD did get a retest, resumption up. Positive momentum is increasing a little bit, but this could just be a pity bounce. Your BBWP looks like it's starting to contract again. So yeah, validation to the upside would be to confirm a BART. And I would be looking at above the POC at basically 82.35 on a 1 hour closure. I would think we would get up to the 100, possibly a wick up to $87. Let's move on to the 4-hour. Zoom out a bit. Okay, so moving averages, trend is down, obviously, but starting to pick up. Your 21 didn't even retest the 50 like Ethereum did. Solana looks weak right now. You did get that wick down to that purple zone we were talking about. Right down to it. Boom. So your RSI looks like shit. You're in the bearish control zone. It looks like you're testing the signal line. Now, this MACD is losing its downside curvature, trying to curl around, and your negative momentum is decreasing. But you need to get out of the bearish control zone. Validation of the upside would be to get it back above this 100, all the way up here at $94, $95. That's validation of the upside. I do think you would come all the way up to the 200, probably break this level. If you do come up there, I think you're breaking this level, coming up to this level at 115. That's the bullish case, but that would also mean we get above the neutral median line and go up to the bearish control zone. Now, let me see here. So you did have bearish divergence. That would have got you concerned with this move right here at that pump. Your BBWP has contracted. Now you are in the lower zone. Let's move down to the 1-hour. Yeah, so I would count this as a rejection so far. If we backfill this last candle at 80.34, not going to look good. If we break this last low, I think we break below this purple zone, to be honest. We would expect some support, possibly some sideways action in here. Honestly, if we break this purple zone, it's $74. I think we come all the way back down to 52, maybe 51, anywhere between 51 and 52. You are getting rejected from the top of the bearish control zone, or that's going to count as a retest, and you could, if that's a retest, you could probably get that barred up to the 100. Your MACD test of the signal line, resumption up, positive momentum is increasing, balls in the upper zone, but it's contracting. I mean, you're barely going down and to the right. So yeah, those are my thoughts for Solana. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Show links are at the bottom. And everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you in the next one.